What's going on, everybody? Prodigal Lion here. Now, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Modern Warfare beta a little bit. Now, I've been playing it quite a bit. We probably got at least a few hours in. I've reached the highest rank you can get. It caps out at 10 right now, so I've gotten to that already. Just jumping right in. Modern Warfare is a good game. I do want to say that right off the bat. It is a great game, and it's probably the most hooked on a Call of Duty I have been in a long time, probably since Black Ops 2. Like in recent years, like World War II, Black Ops 4, I would get myself excited during the beta just because it's a new Call of Duty, and more so just really hoping the game ends up being something great. But this is like something I legitimately am feeling, not forcing myself to like it. Even as hype as I was for World War II, I remember during the beta I got kind of bored with it, and it felt kind of stale, and I didn't know what it was, and I was totally putting it off just so I could say I was excited for the game. Modern Warfare is nothing like that. Like, I'm genuinely hooked. I'm genuinely enjoying playing. I genuinely want to hop on the game and play some more matches, which I haven't felt in a long time. And I've been getting on Twitter, and I was kind of surprised to see so many of the people complaining, but then again, you already know it's the Call of Duty community. So I saw what some of the people on Twitter were complaining about, and a lot of it had to do with the maps, the time to kill, spawns, and more than anything else, the no mini map. And I will say, I remember watching a couple YouTubers say how big of a problem that was who went to the early event, like in July or something, and I agree. No mini map was a terrible idea. I'm sure Infinity Ward puts it back in the game before launch. I mean, I know they probably have to adjust a couple things. I think there's a perk or something that would give you the mini map, so I'm sure they have to take the perk out. They might have to possibly even replace it with something. But nonetheless, I hope they just add that mini map right back in, because I hate not having a mini map. One of the biggest things about no mini map is it causes camping. It promotes camping, and that is the biggest problem I've had with this game so far. My biggest complaints about the game don't really have anything to do with the game particularly, but how it flows because of the players. And that's camping, and no minimap definitely helps with that. I don't think that's the entire reason. I think obviously there's a lot of reasons. Call of Duty always has campers, and on a game with that's new and beta, people don't know how to play it. It feels a little bit different than previous Call of Duties. People are going to play a little bit more conservative. Not to mention right now, the only people playing are people with pre-orders, which a lot of them are kind of tryhards. But another reason no minimap sucks is it provides so much confusion. It's just like a lot of chaos, and like, don't get me wrong, there's a good aspect to the chaos I'm feeling in the game, but right now it feels like I hear footsteps so well in my headset in this game, but if they're behind me, I don't know if it's a teammate or not. There have been times I've ignored it and I got shot because I find out it wasn't a teammate, or there's times but I can't tell you how many times I turn around, do a total 180 just because it's a teammate. The amount of times I gotta flip around nonstop just because I don't know who's behind me, and all I can hear is footsteps, so I can't just glance up to my mini map and see that it's just a teammate. I mean, it's ridiculous. Not to mention there's little parts that it helps me know where to go on the map. It's not like I don't know these maps yet. I want to know where to go. One of the maps, the Azir Cave, whatever it's called, there's a part on the map that there's like a little drop off on the cliff, and like it looks like it's part of the map, like, 'cause like right across from it is a bridge, and so I was curious. I just stepped off of it, and sure enough, it took me out of the combat zone and I died. It looked so weird, and sure enough, since I had no mini-map, I couldn't even tell that was not part of the map. I could keep going about why the no mini-map is bad, but that's really the main key point, so I'm gonna just keep it at that. Now, I want to talk about maps. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the maps, but I don't entirely get why. These are actually probably some of my favorite maps I've experienced in Call of Duty in recent years, and I think the reason for that is it doesn't feel like the typical 3-lane arcadey, just forcing, I don't know, it's not the typical 3-lane maps, and I like it. I like that it just feels more like a battleground. There's more elevation, more buildings, doors to open, and places where you can mount your gun against a wall, and it's just, I don't know, I like it. I like the elevation in the maps, and I also like that it's a little bit more sporadic. I hate that every map in every Call of Duty is always 3 lanes. Like, I get why people like it, I get why that's always been popular, but I'm glad that Modern Warfare isn't doing it this year. The worst map that there has been so far that I can kind of agree with is the Azir Cave, whatever, I think it's probably how you pronounce it. But even then, I like that map. The only biggest reason the map at all sucks isn't even because of the map itself, it's because of kill streaks, because any kill streaks you get, such as the chopper, you can't use really on the cave. But outside of kill streaks, I don't even have a problem with the cave map. I've heard a lot of people complain about how every gun sounds the same. I can kind of side with that. I don't personally care. I mean, it's just all guns to me. They feel more realistic than they've ever felt, so I don't really care that much about the sound, but I do understand the complaint. Now, the biggest problem I have with the beta, this has nothing to do with the game, but the beta, is that we had to go to quick play. We can't just pick a team deathmatch, pick cyber attack, pick, search, and destroy. And we have to go to quick play, no puss, and domination, or headquarters, or team deathmatch, or 20v20 team deathmatch. And I hate that. I don't know why we can't just pick the game because I absolutely hate domination. Like, make quick play a mode, but I wish they provided separate game modes that we could just pick individually, because I really would just want to be playing team deathmatch. All in all, there's not really too much else I had to say. I mean, this is a solid game. I love the new engine. It looks way better, feels way better. I love the gunsmith. The gunsmith is insane. I love the customization, and I can't wait until we start getting more customization, including skins. That's going to be unreal, and I'm really hoping that maybe tomorrow we'll get an increase in the rank so that we can go from higher than 10. Hopefully we can go to at least 15, possibly 20. But all in all, no matter how I'm feeling about this beta, I am ready for the game to come out, not only because multiplayer is fun, but I'm excited for the campaign. I genuinely think this year's campaign is going to be amazing. Infinity Ward always kills it on campaigns. And it looks, and hopefully they stick to the fact that this is going to be a little bit more of a darker campaign story that isn't going to be too watered down because of, you know, PC political correctness. Those are my thoughts on the beta so far. That's my thoughts on the game. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I mean, like I said, personally, this is the most fun I'm having on a Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the game, if you guys are having fun with it, what you think Infinity Ward should fix. I already know everybody's going to say mini-map, but outside of that, I wonder what else there should be fixed, because I'm not really noticing too much else. That's all, though, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.